Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be taking a look at this. This is the Jumper by Brevitē. This is a really cool camera bag. It's an EDC camera bag. It's half camera bag, half regular bag, but it can also be converted into full camera bag or full regular bag, or any kind of combination there in between. Now stay tuned to the end of this video because I'm actually going to show you guys how to win this bag. I'm going to give this bag away. This is bags from me to you. Alpha Artisan will always be about creating and about giving and about having fun. And it'll be about carrying stuff. So let's take a look at the Brevitē Jumper. Now this bag comes in two different sizes, and my friends at Brevitē did send this particular bag over to me. And they left me alone with it. They said, here's kind of an idea of what it can be used for, and that's basically it. They gave me the ability to give a fair and impartial review with no time limit, which I really love. So I'm going to talk this bag up, Brevitē, because you guys did a great job. I love the design language and the intentionality behind the design of this bag. You get this bag in two different sizes. You can get it in a regular size or a larger size. I'm not sure why you need the larger size because you can fit everything in here. Literally, I put the kitchen sink in the back compartment. But if you need a larger backpack, you can also do that. Keep in mind this can carry a 16-inch laptop, and we'll get into that. This bag is really cool because it doesn't have the same camera bag aesthetic, which is different for this particular bag and how it kind of competes in the market a little bit. Right, the design language is different, but also it's a 650 denier recycled polyester, right? That offers good abrasion and water resistance. I've been using this bag for months now, and it looks really good. So I'm happy with it. Aside from that, you can get this bag in like 15 or 16 different colors: dark reds, deep blues, bright yellows, cream colors, green colors. Whatever you're thinking, you can really kind of tailor and buy this bag to match your aesthetic. So if you have a certain color that you love, chances are Brevitē makes it. Let's take a look at this bag. It's divided into two different sections. It's got a camera section here, and then it has a kind of everyday carry section here. Now you can actually remove the camera piece from it. There's dividers in there that can be taken out. There's this backpack is bifurcated. It has a floor that swings up and velcros into the back wall of the bag, so that if you want to use this as just a backpack, you can do that. If you want to use it as just a camera bag, you can do that. It offers great flexibility, and I believe it's like $169. It's actually a really good buy, and you only have to buy one bag to accomplish multiple things, which I love. The branding is minimal on the front of this bag, which is nice. There's a small logo here and a small logo here. Other than that, it's relatively inconspicuous. Opening up the front here, the main front compartment is actually just a large dump pocket, but then it's divided into four different elasticized subcompartments within there. So you have a general pocket where you can dump something like an iPhone, but then if you look in here, it also has different compartments where you can put different types of things. And I'll show you guys what I've been carrying in this, because I've been using this as my EDC backpack now, and I really like it. So I carry an SD card holder just from Small Rig in case you want to have some cards with you. They're really easy to lose, and so I like to keep them in something like that. I also carry a micro SD to USB-C reader here for the iPad. I typically carry either the M4 11-inch or the M4 13-inch iPad Pros in this bag, but I did stick a 16-inch MacBook in here, which I will show you to demonstrate that you can actually do that. In the front compartment here, I also have some lens cleaning wipes, as well as two different batteries. This is great because with multiple pockets, you can organize which batteries go where, spent batteries versus new batteries, however you want to do it. With that being said, I usually don't run into too many battery issues. I also carry a USB-C cable. This is the 2-meter one from Apple, and I really like this because you can charge up when you're eating at a restaurant, you can transfer files when you're at a car meet, you can tether, you can do all kinds of great stuff with USB-C stuff. So I always carry a USB-C cable in here, and that is what's in the front pocket here. It opens about 180 degrees. You get good access to this. It's relatively easy, and the zippers go around the rails. Really, really easy. Now, on the bottom of this backpack, there's actually two different ballistic nylon straps here, and they have Duraflex hardware and strap keepers. Now, ideally, you could use this for something like, I don't know, a tripod or a cylindrical device, but you can also use this if you're using it for an everyday bag to carry some poster or a blanket or a towel to the beach or jacket if you're hiking. The versatility of this bag is really, really good. Speaking of versatility, one of the things that a backpack must be is comfortable, right? I'm kneeling in every single one of my videos, but I'm 6 feet tall and I'm 172 pounds. So let's take a look at what this backpack looks like on me. Now, the straps on this backpack are really nice. They're a closed cell foam type material inside the polyester, and the back has good cushion on the back of it as well. They're also separated out far enough so that it's comfortable on your neck. It doesn't pinch your trapezius muscle, which I really appreciate. If you're not going to carry a tripod in the bottom here, you can also carry it in the side here. There is a multi-use pocket, and it looks like a water bottle pocket, but I'm going to call it a multi-use pocket because of this here. I really like this design language. Let's take a closer look at it. Inside of here, there is a water bottle pocket that can comfortably fit a 40-ounce bottle, right? But it has these elastic webs on the back of it, and it's pleated so it can stretch way out. On the top here, there is also a really nice strap with some aluminum hardware that has a hook. So you can safely hook something in that is harder to carry inside of a bag, like this Cinepeer gimbal by Jingyun. And I actually have a review on this as well, so if you're interested in something like this, you can take a look at that. Once you put whatever you're putting in there or taking out whatever you're taking out, you just pull this and that will tighten, and it has a little strap management here. And this here will actually go back to normal, so you don't have this big bulky section hanging out of your backpack. It makes it nice, clean, and flush. Now, on top here is an everyday kind of cavity for the bag. So we'll open that up. We do get full access all the way down, and it kind of like clamshells open here. You can see that there is a Velcro piece here. It's actually for the bottom floor here to flip up so that you can create a single bag here. Otherwise, it's bifurcated. But you can put anything you want in here. You're traveling and you want to pick up something from the gift shop. You just rolled up your raincoat. Maybe you got some chips and a drink. That's usually what I toss in here. Some Doritos and a Gatorade. On the other side of it, there's also a hidden compartment here with another smooth zipper. And this is where I'm going to toss all my stuff for car shows or going out. That is just like my incidentals, my everyday stuff. When you're bending, kneeling, crawling, laying, running, doing whatever you're doing with a gimbal, you don't want phones and keys and everything else rattling around, making noise, falling out of your pockets, you're losing stuff. I really like this pocket. So this is my everyday things pocket. In here I usually toss something like my wallet. I also keep my AirPods in here because music makes photography that much better. And I also keep my car keys. Shout out to you guys. Can anybody guess and tell me what this belongs to? Closing that up. So you have one large pocket here with a second pocket here for smaller items. On the bottom here and on the side is your camera cube. Dedicated camera cube. I love that. It's well padded and it actually keeps my camera cool. I have a mid-engine sports car and the back end of it gets really hot where the trunk is. And this actually keeps my camera gear cooler than some of my other camera bags. Now, there are different ways you can access your camera gear with this bag on. The first being that it's a side access bag and a front access bag. I really like the side access in this bag. You just take one of the shoulders off and you slide it around and you can access through the zip pocket a camera right here. This is big enough for a full frame camera. I'm gonna say it's big enough for an A series camera, an Alpha series camera that's with a viewfinder on the top as well, because my A7C Mark II fits on there with a cage and a tripod mount on the bottom. So, and I have no problem getting this in and out. It fits really nice and it's fleece padded all inside this camera cube, which I really like. You just zip this back up and you're on your way, making it really, really convenient to shoot. If you see something you like and you're doing some street photography, you don't have to set this bag down on the ground in order to get the shot, which is cool. Let's take a look at the rest of the gear that I'm carrying inside of here because there is a lot of stuff in here. This is like a little portal to another dimension where you can just put all of your stuff basically. So just behind this pocket, there's a zipper, and that zipper leads you into a camera cube area. The zippers run around the rails really smooth, and as I've been testing this bag for the last couple of months, I've had no issues with any of the hardware, buckles, or design language of the backpack. Inside here, I actually have my camera set up so it won't actually come out that easy. If you push these back a little bit, you can create a little bump out for your camera. Now you can still access it, but you have to pull back and pull forward. That way, if I were to ever stand up, this wouldn't come tumbling out. It's probably one of the more expensive things in my bag. Speaking of which, this again is the A7C Mark II with a 24 to 105 Sony f4 lens here. This is a good combination for everyday photography if you don't mind carrying a little bit more front end drag on your camera. But it's a large camera and it fits in here just fine. So this is full frame camera approved, definitely. alongside that, I keep the Sony 20mm. I like this for interior shots if I'm trying to show the whole picture. But it's also great for flying the camera on a gimbal. Anytime I have this gimbal, I'm rocking the 20mm. I leave the 105 in the bag at that point. The only thing that makes any photography shoot better is if there's cars and people you love, right? But there is one special ingredient that gets everything moving just right, and that's music. So I carry around the JBL Clip 5, and I love the speaker. This is great. I throw some tunes on, and we are all rocking out while we're doing photography. I usually just throw it right on the handle here. And the reason I bring this up is because the handle, this ballistic nylon, like closed cell foam padded, and the interior is really, really comfortable. If you're carrying a 70-200 or a 24-70 lens in this bag's gonna get really heavy. And this does not fatigue your hand, which I appreciate. Thank you, Brevitē, for thinking of that. Inside of here, I also carry a tiny little Acasis NVMe custom drive. If I'm copying video for somebody to edit, I could do it on this. And it is lightning fast, and the only reason I carry this is because it's Thunderbolt compliant. No pun intended. It's quick. The last thing I carry here is the Osmo Pocket 3. If you guys don't know what this is, get this. This is so cool. This is like a tiny little creator's kit, all-in-one camera on a gimbal, behind-the-scenes master kit by DJI. It's fantastic, and it has enough room to fit inside this bag. But you can also replace this with a drone. A drone will fit in here just fine. One that I usually rock is actually the Mini 4 Pro for obvious reasons. And it does fit in here just fine. You can toss a controller in here on the top, or you can take this section and bend it, put it in here. So this is one large section. So this bag does give you a lot of flexible options. Now, with that being said, one of the things that I like about this bag is actually the back end of this bag. The final frontier of this backpack. They just didn't quit. Brevitē did not quit. So let's take a look. The back has a nice dual stitched air channel that runs all the way down. And it has a very nice continuation of that 650D polyester recycled material in this beautiful green color, which is really good to standing up to abrasion. Now, they actually do have some branding on the back here, which I like. I think that looks good, if you guys can see that. It just kind of ties it all together, and it's actually a trolley pass-through. So the handle on your suitcase, the trolley handle, you can slip this right over it and tug this thing through the airport, and you don't have to worry about it, which is really nice. And they didn't stop there. The design language also carries through to the idea that you're buying protection for your investment, right? Backpacks, slings, Pelican cases, whatever you're buying, Yeti, tote bags, they're all just essentially carrying something for you, and you pay a premium price for them because they're going to protect and do a better job at carrying your valuable items. And that design theory has transferred over to the laptop compartment of this backpack. So they actually included what looks like an Aqua Guard zipper here, or a Dura Guard zipper here, that is also smooth. And inside, there is a well-padded section for a laptop, and not just any laptop. I could fit my, Apple 16-inch MacBook Pro in there, and that's a big laptop for you guys that have this. You guys know you could beat a bear to death with that thing, no issues. The pocket where the laptop sits is actually suspended off the ground, and it also has a padded like shock absorber. So if we take this and we just throw this in the bag, right? You hear that? Like, it's padded, it's not slamming into, it does weigh 6 pounds, so it's shaking the table, but it's not slamming and you're not hearing a hard contact noise, right? Because the bag is protected for shock absorption. Should this bag get wet on the bottom, it'll also provide you a little bit of protection should something happen to this bag. Aside from all of this gear that you can carry, one of the most important things, and another thing that denotes a good travel bag, is a hidden pocket, right? So Brevitē did actually include a hidden pocket on this bag. It's on the back side here, and it is virtually impossible for somebody to access this compartment while you're wearing this bag without your knowledge. And it is the exact size for, you guys already know what's coming, right? There is a passport in here. And you can tuck this in here if you're traveling, or if you're just in a part of the city or something, an urban area where you don't want to do something like that, and you've got a slim wallet, you can tuck that in there too, like that. And it's a great extra travel bag, kind of essential. It also has a housed zipper here, so that if you're wearing this on your back, you're not going to be coming into contact with the zipper here. Brevitē thought of that, and they did a good job with its execution. So you have one more hidden pocket. Well, Brevitē did a great job at not only providing you with a good aesthetic solution to carry your stuff that's different than other things in the market, but it also does a good job at protecting your gear. So for me, it's like an 8 out of 10. And I told you guys, this is always going to be bags from me to you. So let's give this away. All I want you to do is comment down below what you're carrying. You gotta like the video and subscribe. And it doesn't have to be camera gear. It could be, you know, you're a photographer or you're a hiker or something like that. Just post whatever it is you're carrying down below, and you're gonna get a chance to win this bag. We're also doing a giveaway for the next video, which is going to be the Vashi backpack that we did a previous giveaway on. We weren't able to contact the person, but there's good stuff coming from Tomtoc, some great back to school items. And we're gonna do another giveaway on that video as well. So subscribe so that you don't miss that one as well. And should that person reach back out to us, we actually have a second bag for that person on standby. They actually sent us more than one. So it's all good here at Alpha Artisan. Thanks for coming. Don't forget to like and subscribe. And if you have any questions, comments below, fitment questions, you can post them down in the comment section below. We're not going anywhere. Take it easy.